When someone asks me where's my best favorite place on earth, I would answer, TSUMAGO is. TSUMAGO, together with MAGOME, is a Kiso mountain village in Nagano prefecture, which functioned as a post village on NAKASEN-DO line. The line, established in Edo period, connected Tokyo and Kyoto, running mostly among mountains. My parents did not take us kids to Disneyland nor department stores on weekends. They instead took us to this, rather boring at that time, sleepy mountain village periodically. As a kid, I did not appreciate very much this old village or the surrounding mountain environment. But now, this is the place I always bring my foreign friends. Edo period houses are very well kept and maintained, forming a charming streets with somewhat magically quaint atmosphere. You don't see any high-rises here, no electric lines in sight. This village is a very popular tourist destination. Pre-COVID time, I saw lots of buses full of overseas tourists. But the real charm, I think, is a hiking route from TSUMAGO to MAGOME, or vice versa. The 8-kilometer route is neatly conditioned, yet gives you true experience of mountain hiking in Japan. There's a warning signage of bear encounter, but I don't think there has been any dangerous liaison so far. The both ends, TSUMAGO and MAGOME villages, has tons of shops and restaurants. So you can stuff your stomach before and after hiking with unique local foods. There are also a couple of rest houses on the way, which serve you free tea and information. Recently, pre-COVID, whenever I hiked this route, there were more Angmo people than Japanese or Asian itself. I understand that this place is nice and there are many hiking lovers in the world, but this many. So I randomly asked one of them why there are so many of, well, your kind in this place, which is not that well known even among Japanese. They said this hiking route became well known and popular ever since it was introduced by some English travel show on BBC or something. The official TSUMAGO website recommends walking from MAGOME to TSUMAGO because of less uphill hiking. But somehow I prefer the other way, from TSUMAGO to MAGOME. My regular way to reach TSUMAGO is, take JR Chuo line from Nagoya Station to Nagaso Station, start walking from Nagaso Station. Nagaso to TSUMAGO is additional 4 kilometers, so total hiking for me is 12 kilometers, about 3 hours. From MAGOME, you can take a bus to Nakatsugawa Station, from which JR Rapid Train takes you back to Nagoya Station. And immerse yourself in Kiso Mountains and have a trip to Edo period NAKASEN-DO.
JFS's All Japan Hour.
Did you know that in Japanese schools, it's usually students themselves who clean all corners of the school buildings? Or, I didn't know that's not the norm in many other countries. All my school days, I had to be engaged in soji, which usually comes after lunch break for 20 so minutes. Students are divided into several groups, and each group cleans different areas, floor, window, corridor, toilets, etc. The assignments usually rotate weekly. I personally did not mind soji, seeing things get nice and clean again. My schools never had janitors. I wonder things are still the same now. How about in Singapore? Did you soji yourself?